The following podcast should not be misconstrued as legal advice in any way, shape, or form. You would have to be an absolute idiot to take our advice seriously. I mean, look at us. We're dumb. Nate has 5 hamsters, all named Nate Jr., so they know who their father is. Joe is teaching his dog to do karate. We cannot stress enough. Do not take our advice. The listener does so at their own peril. Well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
And we are the premier criminal consultants around the Boston area, here to help you with your perfect crimes.
Well, Joe, we have 2 guests here, 2 of my favorite people on this planet. They both hail from the Worcester area, one from Fitchburg. I believe you from Worcester itself, from Worcester proper. That's what they call it. They are local comedians. They are some of the best that I know. They have even a following on the internet. You can follow them on TikTok and Instagram. Y'all give it up for my good friends from the Made Up Comedy Show, Yawlito and Mike Sheldon, baby.
All right, yeah. Glad to have you guys on. This is great.
Thank you, Joe.
That's right.
Can I say, too,
Absolutely.
you are my favorite Joe with a podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate that.
That's big, dude. That's big. The other fellow's pretty big.
I know.
Yeah,
One day
yeah.
I'll have a $300 million deal. Let's see if I take Nate with me.
Just big, not good.
Well, we do appreciate y'all coming on. You know, we make the Made Up Comedy Show together that we usually do in Worcester, but it's coming to the Moxie on December 9th.
Okay,
here
cool.
In Boston.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting.
That's right. It's a completely made up, improvised comedy show. We give everybody a bucket. They pull topics from the bucket to do their set. But before that, we give them a small interview with a judge. Joe, you've been a judge before.
Yeah, I've been a judge before. How do you guys come up with those topics? Mike, are you in charge of that? You seem pretty dedicated to giving people the topics when I saw it.
Yeah, I make all the topics. I don't know if you're familiar with this really cool thing called THC. When you combine it with caffeine, turns out it makes ADHD just really fucking fun to write down on paper.
That's great. So you just write things as they come to mind.
Kind of, yeah.
Turning that ADHD into like power. I like that.
Yeah, so far we can make about like $20 every couple weeks, basically just off of a lot of weed and like kind of changing up a few words on premises on whose line.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that's
it's
cool.
It's a lot of that. Joe, I will say that the first one that we had, you had just gone unemployed and you had so much time on your hand. And he had a notebook where he was like, "All right, dude, I think I wrote down some topics." It was like a spiral bound notebook. Almost the entire thing was full. And I was like, I mean, dude, we'll have topics for years. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I was like, yeah, thank you, dude. My God,
On all of the buckets, like just going in, like.
And he pick up the buckets and selects he individualizes each bucket for everyone as well, you know, which is very nice.
I did not realize that. That's a touching thing to do.
Well, you know,
shows you know you're comedians.
You know, we at the Made Up Comedy Show are all very gay.
Yeah.
We're all very gay. We're very gay.
We often ask why.
It's not the worst thing I've done for $20.
They often ask why.
And if you have $20 and a dick, call me.
Or not.
That's
you know?
right. And Yao was more of our Mike co-host with me. Yao was our man in the crowd. It's which is an old school thing. You know, I learned that from Letterman. You know, to have a man in the crowd, dude. You know, and Yao he does a great job because he's quick on his feet. You know.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, pulling out audience members, unsuspecting audience members are my favorite. And then we get them involved in the show.
I don't see a lot of men in the crowd in comedy shows. I think that's a nice touch. You guys do stand out for doing that. That's nice.
It's a way to keep it interactive. Plus, sometimes we switch it up, you know, and people get real confused because all of a sudden, you know, I'm not sitting up there, he is, and then everybody goes, "Wow, Nate turned so beautiful and black," you know, which is just, you know, which is great, you know, and it makes for a nice, you know, a nice change up, you know. It shows that we're a forward-thinking group.
Yeah,
you know, more a progressive group. That's right.
I was telling Nate about this, but I met Judah Friedlander on Thursday, who was Frank in 30 Rock. If you ever saw that show,
He's the guy with the glasses and 30 right. Yeah.
He's a really funny guy. But
Okay.
like, you know, I mean, worked with Tina Fey, super funny. But like, does a lot of Israel jokes. Had a really like killer hour set at the studio. It was great to see him. And then afterwards, he was like meeting people and shaking hands and taking pictures. And I wanted to say, "Oh, I loved you in 30 Rock." And I was the last guy in line. And the second to last guy was this Palestinian comic who gets up and he's like, "I just want to tell you, those jokes you make actually like really matter to Palestinians because like a lot of people don't say anything and they don't like stick up for this and just like." You know, everything is so ruined right now, but we're going to try and have like a comedy show next year and it would just be such an honor
In
to like
Palestine?
have you. Yeah. Well, I mean, he was like, we're gonna try and make this happen, and he was like, if I can invite you, that would mean so much. And Judah Friedlander was like, that's so touching to hear. That's amazing. And I was like, I love the dick jokes you made in there. I thought those were hilarious and had a real influence on me. I was just like,
They were very kosher.
yeah. I was like, damn, man, I wish I'd been second to last.
Damn, dude. Oh my God.
If I just got in line a little bit quicker.
Fucking funny, dude. That
Wait.
is
They're doing a show in Palestine?
That's this comic was talking about it. I wish I had caught his name. I was just feeling so much shame. I couldn't remember, but
God damn, please don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Please don't do it, dude. Yeah.
When's it booked for? October 7th?
I was gonna say it's not quite Riyadh, but
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. Is like, dude. So what? They do one in Riyadh, and now we're getting as crazy as possible. We're going to. I mean, that can't be safe for.
It's sort of like doing a show in Boston and then going to Worcester or something.
Don't tell people how to kill themselves, all right?
Certainly, there's no way that that Israel would allow. And again, we would love a sponsor, but there's no way that Israel would allow that to happen without getting wild, right? Like they would be. I feel like they would definitely try to ruin that party, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like it'd be pretty.
Yeah.
I'd be scared. I'd be so scared that I would get shot by Mossad in the middle of that, like doing my set, and then like the American government would have been like. Yeah, he was a terrorist. It's crazy. We had no idea. All of a sudden, they just,
they sweep it right under the rug.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
just throw you under the rug and just be like, and they're like, well, Bibi says he's a terrorist, dude. I mean, what do you want?
He was just telling uncircumcised dick jokes. What do you
Take him down.
Take him down.
You guys see that sniper dot on Nate?
It is
spooky.
true that I don't know if I would be allowed because I'm a proud uncircumcised man. I'm a proud uncircumcised man as a half European. It's where I come.
Also an anti-Semite, but
I have no problem with anyone. And that's all I have to say about that. I do a lot of research, that being said, on scientific racism. I am an astute researcher of a variety of different topics, things like that. But that's all that I have to say about it. Now,
Nate would have won the Nobel.
accent that owns phrenology tongs.
This is 3 episodes in a row that phrenology has come up, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I am completely fascinated with it. I'm between that and then there was another one that I was telling you about that I was looking at today, dude. I've been looking at all kinds of stuff. I got real worked up over dogs biting people and stuff. But I'll figure it out later. But I was
Nate, if you had been born like just in the last century, you would have won the Nobel Prize for the wrong scientific reasons.
Yeah, for a now defunct reason, they would have been like
1915. They would have been like, this man is a genius.
I think he would have been like on like Freud status of like groundbreaking.
Yeah. What do they say? It's in phrenology. They say that if you have a
don't know what they say in phrenology.
If you have a very large head, then obviously the brain can only be so large, so there must be a lot of space in there. So obviously you must be an idiot. You see, these are theories that make sense to me. These are things. These are things that I mean. Now we're speaking Chinese, baby, or whatever it is, dude. Now we're speaking English, dude.
It's got the skull shape that believes in phrenology. That's crazy.
I know it's nuts, and I have a pinhead, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but maybe, who knows?
I also think you just described CTE. That's all that is.
That is true. Getting beat on the head can do some very interesting things. There is a period, I think probably, I mean, I don't know of any particular doctor that would have done that except for probably, I would guess that probably Dr. Mengele probably bought people on the head and then sent them off on like a track.
He knows fucking doctor names about this.
Oh yeah. He's a remarkably famous one. He's a very famous. He's probably the last famous one that I can think of. He was the last one before everybody was like, "This stuff is pretty naughty." This is pretty bad. They took it a little far. Those guys.
Yeah.
But I can't even remember how I got on this. I get.
Yeah, we're not talking about Joseph Mengele.
No. We can't talk about. Yeah, God knows we can't do that, dude. He's
the worst Joe with a podcast.
Yeah,
That's good.
But I don't even remember. It was something that had to do with probably with we were talking about something with Israel and and the festival and doing comedy there. But
just I mean, I hope it works out for them. I hope they get the show
would be
going.
lovely,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, it seems like things are better than they were a few months ago. There,
I do like it is great success, dude. Now I remember what I was reading about, dude. Now I remember, it was that's what it was about the colonization and decolonization of Africa and how it was this time, okay, right? It was a very very strange time, dude. Okay, and actually, where's you're from Ghana originally?
Yeah.
Okay, so which is
originally I gotta clarify because
you can tell by your skull shape.
No, it's interesting stuff. I know. I could tell.
I've seen it plenty of times.
I know. I said, by God, I can
That's
tell.
a Ghana skull. That's a Ghana skull.
I know exactly. I know. I took one look at you and I knew Ghanaian.
Yeah, so, I mean, everybody says that all the time. It's like, I knew from the shape of your head. It was like,
but in Ghana, I know it's like because like the way that because if you know anything about it, the way that it, like basically Africa got divided up after that, it's not really like fair to anyone who lives there. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, like it'd be like, all right, this is now your new border, and they'd be like, but.
Exactly.
But that was our. But what the? All right. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
there could have been people that were tribes mates, but then like right in between, like all right, this is Nigeria, this is Benin, like
exactly. So that's where your family is from Ghana, the region now. But is there any other part of Africa that they would have been from as well?
I tell everybody, I think I'm 100% Ghanaian. I think
cool,
And so Ghana probably experienced some of this, right?
No,
like
dude,
they
definitely.
had the
They were certainly, dude.
And so, correct me if I'm wrong, but the English would have had a lot to do with this, right? Like the King of England who resides in Buckingham Palace, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It's true. Yeah. It's true.
I mean, because this sort of ties into what your crime is, right? Am I wrong about this?
No, you're not wrong at all.
It's definitely an apt crime. I got a lot of beef with Buckingham, not just racially, just tied in like just deep rooted hatred.
He doesn't even like the way they talk.
I don't know. All that poshness.
I get it. So wait, what is your crime exactly? It is to like
to egg Buckingham Palace.
To commit an act of vandalism on Buckingham Palace. I believe, Mike, you had a
well. So as someone who's affected by the English, as someone who's half Irish and half Sudanese. I originally asked to get away with terrorism, but apparently that wasn't cute enough. So now we're egging Buckingham Palace. Which, you know what?
I mean, we can like terrorism to a certain, like if you're an Irish person that's the English, I mean, we get it, you know. But like
the redder the hair, and if you do it in England, the more likely it is to be terrorism. You know what I mean?
That's why it's just got to be egging for now. Yeah, they'll mean it. They have jails for us.
Yeah, it's true that if you went out there all redheaded and threw like anything that exploded at Buckingham Palace, beat an egg, you know, they'd be like, "By God, the IRA!" You know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, why do you think I own ski masks?
Baklavas, dude. Yeah, baklavas.
Oh yeah,
right.
They wear baklavas out in Europe.
But not fuck England.
Balaclava, yeah.
I do find it fascinating that England's like one of the only countries that have been white people throwing white people in jail. That's where that's.
It is true. I guess that's the beef that you have with them is that they would have made your people farm potatoes and then not let you eat them.
Yeah, or they could have just kept us in prison too. That's actually why we sunburn so easily. We're in cells constantly in England. That's why my DNA sunburns watching fireworks.
The limited sunlight.
There is actually a group of Irish people. Again, I've found in my studies they call them the Black Irish. Very fun, very not black at all. Very interesting story. Very interesting story. Not black at all. Not black at all. One time, a million years ago, when people were sailing a lot, Christopher Columbus and stuff. The Spaniards, they were doing a lot of that. They took off, headed towards America, but these fellas, accidentally end up going the wrong direction. If you ask me, probably because they were sleeping. If you know anything about Spain, they're probably taking a nap. Anyway, these fellas take a nap, turn the wrong direction on accident, end up on the west coast of Ireland. They get there. They get off these boats. The Irish people look at them and go, my God, that's the blackest fellow I've ever seen in my life. Look at him, block of hair, block of skin. And so they settle there, and then they just start calling them, they're the black Irish now. So then the Spaniards, you catch these people, they got like brown hair, brown skin, but they're Irish. Black Irish. Yeah, exactly.
I have no idea.
They say, I'm a black Irishman.
This podcast is so dangerously close to falling into this part of the algorithm that I really don't want it to.
Sponsored by Dude Wipes.
Stormfront.
I know, dude. I say, well, we're trying to diversify. We're diversifying.
Yeah,
Get a little bit of everybody in this.
I know. I guess by like doing the exact opposite of diversifying, we're diversifying.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes you got to pull in before you go out, you know?
Yo, you can be our Candace Owens.
Oh, snap. I was waiting for a good grift, yo. I just needed the right one. I think this might be it. Phrenology, like...
Yeah, this is actually an interesting position we're putting you here.
I know this is a great place. This is a great place for all of us to be. In fact, this is a great place for all of us to be. But
this is how Sammy Davis Jr. felt. I'm sure.
You know, if there was anybody I could do a biopic for,
I guess
that guy. I mean, it seemed like they all had fun together. Frankly, like, that guy was smart, man.
I know. They did, and I mean, you know, he did. I mean, yeah, he really classed up, did a great job. But yeah, what a weird place for him to be sitting there between. Yeah, exactly. Those fellas were, not so nice about stuff. You know?
I think we can all agree a black friend makes you cooler. Like that's just
suits, cigarettes, black guy. They did it all.
Yeah, I mean,
it was the perfect lineup.
I guess it was the perfect. It was a perfect lineup. It was a perfect lineup for success. I know. And that was even back in the day when people didn't even talk cool. That was like when they were like, say we're gonna go out and say, I've got my cigarette, I've got my black friend here, I've got my. They talk like
that was like some weird transatlantic Irish accent.
That's the way they talk. That's the way.
But it was still fresh then.
That's where they all used to talk. Imagine that.
If a leprechaun lived in Delaware in the 1920s, that's what that was.
You know what's crazy too? That's totally some kid that was like raised on radio for the first time, kind of like how our parents would be like fucking like, oh yeah, you kids do nothing but watch TV.
Yeah,
that voice is probably just like have only heard people come out of a fucking radio.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's where it comes from. It was like radio speak. It was like that was the accent they developed for the radio, and then like they called the transatlantic accent. But it's like with the advent of television, it was pretty dumb. But I think I Love Lucy is the last one. They were like, Lucy, hey, we're gonna have to put you in the factory, make chocolate.
He was Cuban.
Like, Lucy, you're going to have to go to the factory to make the chocolate. Yeah. Again, it was just a little tiny bit of it, so it's not racist. It was just a little tiny bit.
I gotta say, your impressions are on point. I'm just seeing like, you got.
I was like, is that Desi Arnaz?
No, it's not, but it does make me want to see an I Love Lucy crossover with Scarface. I'm very interested in that now.
Good you should work on that imitation. You could probably pull that off.
The powder makeup is cocaine.
Well, actually, speaking of powder makeup, that is a place. Buckingham Palace would be a place that would have a ton of powder makeup.
Ooh, I have some Buckingham lore of Buckingham Palace. So you guys remember the day? Well, remember where you were the day Queen Elizabeth died, right? Everybody does.
I don't know that I do. I wasn't very. I
was sneaking very quietly away from Buckingham Palace.
Actually, I'm Interpol, and that's why I get you.
And he hasn't been to England since.
I thought this crime podcast would be a perfect place to hide.
Right there in the name.
Yeah.
But I was making TikToks, and at the time, I heard about Queen Elizabeth being sick. And I decided to make a song, and I wrote the song, and I performed the song on social media. She was sick, right? Minutes later, I got comments saying, this song killed Queen Elizabeth. I said, killed. And I looked, and Queen Elizabeth died.
Wow.
And so I then released a song titled I Didn't Kill Queen Elizabeth. It's streaming on all social media platforms.
Did you release that as Yawlito or as Big Thunk?
I released it as Yawlito, yes.
Okay, because Big Thunk is also, I mean, you are the world famous Big Thunk. Yes, that is also your alter ego as well. What does Thunk do?
What are there? How many personas are there? Like, is this like a me, myself, and I kind of situation? Split personalities? Or?
It's like. It's weird because I'm also pivoting, but it's mostly just a stupid thing that I did once.
Okay.
And it caught on. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm going to embrace it. And I did.
Sure.
And then Big Thunk just became bigger than me.
Yeah,
so
I know.
So now it's like Big Thunk lives on its own. And I just, every now and then, somebody's going to die in 3 weeks. And then somebody dies and they're like, hey, yo, Big Thunk speaks again.
So you're the ring now.
Big Thunk predicts death. That's
predicts death, predicts life, predicts... Big Thunk knows all. That's it.
Okay. So does Big Thunk also make music like that predicts people's death, or is that the music thing like a Yawlito thing?
It was literally that one time. I made that one song that one time that killed Queen Elizabeth.
Wow.
And that was my only foray in music, but it was mostly to have an alibi. Because I didn't know how bad things would rain down if they start figuring out what happened to dear old Queen Elizabeth.
I know, dude.
It was definitely Yawlito and not me, by the way.
It's not like you don't even need us to. You don't even need to commit a new crime. You already done it, dude. You need Mike to help you with the IRA portion of this. Get you that. It's like, goddamn, he's already killed the Queen. Now you need to take responsibility, dude. You could be at the top of the business, man.
On behalf of the island of Ireland, thank you for your service.
I think,
just to clarify, I did not kill Queen Elizabeth.
well, I think there's a real opportunity here to make the Black Ireland Republican Army here, right? I think that's really kind of the direction we should move into this.
The Black Irish Republic Army. Not a single Spaniard. Not a single Spaniard in there. It's a very interesting.
I mean, if they're dedicated to the cause, I don't see why we would reject people.
Look, wherever you want to throw bombs, I don't really fucking
that would
discriminate.
If y'all did,
Eggs.
I'm sorry. I'm a real big Nintendo fan, so it's the same thing to me.
I know. I had no idea that was going to turn into a euphemism so fast. You know? I was getting ready to talk about chickens and stuff. I looked up all this stuff about Lux Vectors. That's the kind of chicken, dude. It's one of the big ones, you know. Yeah, but not Majorcan, but mini Yorkin chickens. They lay the biggest of eggs. You know,
so you're telling me that we've moved into a better angle, and we don't have to talk about chickens.
And you don't have to.
This is.
Well, hang
Two
on.
birds, one stone, and they're both chickens, baby.
As also a proud American with tits, I'm not against talking about chicken either.
It's true.
I'm
Fry
all
it,
for chicken talk.
roast it.
I'm all for it.
It is
Just turn
true.
to Bubba Gump, just start naming the fucking methods and shit.
That would be awesome. We plan this whole thing out, and they they go through with it, and like we get a bunch of chickens, and like we look up, and like we're like, Mike, what are you doing? He's like sitting there, he's in the corner, he's making a bomb and eating one of the chickens. It's supposed to be laying an egg. He's like, hey, I thought we were just I'm doing what we're saying.
I thought it was a euphemism.
I thought it was a euphemism.
How do you do it?
Sounds like exactly what you should be doing. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, I think this works too. Was Ghana like colonized by the English?
yeah.
Well, then see, there's a lot of synergy there.
Yeah.
Y'all
This
both
makes a lot of
have
sense. You know,
y'all
this is-
both have historical beef with them.
Yeah.
Y'all both. Yeah.
Well, who doesn't?
And it's and your Sudanese
True.
side
Yeah.
probably. And probably also your Sudanese blood, Mike.
Oh, that was a fucking. I'm as Sudanese as you are the gay brother.
We tried to get my gay brother on the pod. Actually, he was supposed to come out here last week, and I wanted him on the pod.
Yeah.
But the damn
Victim of a shutdown.
Yeah,
Victim of the
goddamn
shutdown.
government. Got in there and made it so the planes couldn't fly or whatever. Yeah, goddamn government.
Joe, can I tell you?
You can.
I've been thinking this for a little while, and I kind of hope that Nate's brother isn't gay, and he comes down here and meets everyone, and the whole scenario, they just call each other gay. It's like that movie Tag, where it's like fucking like just an endless line of just like, no, now you are.
Ah, shit, Nate's the gay brother now.
That would
That'd be
be
the greatest plot twist.
It would be a hilarious joke if my brother was out there right now in Virginia telling everyone he knew that I was his gay brother. That would be such a funny joke. And I mean, it's now it's already been said out loud, so we can't do it because somebody else came up with it, and that'd be gay. That'd make him even gayer than he already is. But
No, he needs a podcast. He needs a podcast with the best Bert with a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know any other Berts besides the one, I guess.
I saw him live once, and he was hilarious, dude. He did a really good job. It was
Did he keep his shirt on?
No.
Ah, okay.
No. Took his shirt off first thing. Takes his shirt, comes out to Fortunate Son, pops off the shirt, everybody goes wild. It was the fully loaded tour, so we had a bunch of comedians. He closed it out. And he had a great set, and it was like stuff that happened in New Orleans that day. It was crazy, so it was like, it was brand new. It was really funny, but he closed it out with the machine thing, and I was like, all right, well, we can let's beat traffic, let's try to beat the
parking lot.
I love when shitty things headline. Like, I don't know if you guys are into metal, but like, there was this festival called the Mayhem Festival, and it was headlined by Slayer, all the original members of Slayer. I can say I saw them, and Marilyn Manson over it. And when I'm talking the entire Comcast Center, right? Slayer, okay, thank you, good night, cool. And then Marilyn Manson's like first note starts. When I say half the fucking seats, just rise up just to beat the traffic.
That's so sick.
That now exists because half of them are fucking gone at once.
Good.
It was
that
beautiful.
guy's a freak, dude. That guy's a weirdo, dude. I couldn't think of a place I'd rather. No offense, Mike. A place I'd rather be less.
Oh, I was part of the people that left.
I was so confused that period of time where Kanye West was like hanging out with him everywhere. I was like, what? Like, this is the weirdest. I've never
was he really?
Yeah,
Manson and Kanye.
It could have been when he was hanging out with that lady from Uncut Gems too. Maybe.
Oh, yes, it was around that time when they were dating.
Yeah. When he started with the lady, it was like, I am amused by that Jewish guy or whatever. Like, she's like,
This isn't that woman he like walks around on the leash or whatever. No.
Which one?
Julia something. Julia. Forget her last name, but her first name is Julia.
You want to talk about actually probably one of the current most prolific racist, scientific racist? It's got to be Kanye West. It's got to be. I'm but an amateur. He's out there doing some crazy
I could see
stuff.
you guys having like Lincoln Douglas debates about racism. Just like
give him a good run for his money.
No genetics show that Louisianans are the inferior race. No, sir, Dr. West. I disagree.
Dr. West. Yeah, dude, he's out there doing and saying some wild stuff, dude. And he's got his child, the one, is it Northwest? Yeah. Is she doing something weird too? Is her
name's fucking North? First off,
I believe her hair has turned blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I've seen pictures of this person because everybody's like, Kim Kardashian is a bad mom. Can you believe it? And I'm like, absolutely, I can.
You only know her because of Ray J's dick. Yeah, totally.
The woman whose mom released her sex tape?
Yeah, I know. I was like, she was raised only by a wonderful mother herself and released her own sex tape.
Two mothers, but...
It's true.
Also, what's the criteria? Like, how old's the kid with the blue hair?
13, 14.
Yeah.
So what are people saying? Like, how are they going to get a job? One, they're
yeah. Dude, it's like anytime you see Will Smith's kids like say anything, you're like, you're lucky you're rich.
Y'all watch Impractical Jokers?
Oh yeah,
I'm familiar with it. Yeah,
the greatest punishment of all time is when Joe made them all. He picks all their tattoos, for the punishment. He picks everybody's tattoos, and on Sal's leg he gets a tattoo of, and it's like in 2013, so it's a picture of Jaden Smith, but he's like as a child, dude. It's so funny, dude. I remember. He's like, "What the fuck? I have Jaden Smith on my leg."
That's pretty good, actually. That's like the last thing I would want on my body for the rest of my life.
It's like a 13-year-old Jaden Smith. It's so fucking funny, dude.
God. That's so
it's
uncomfortable.
Like Karate Kid Jaden Smith.
Like 30 years down the line, having to explain that.
It's like, and it's a big one. It's on his whole thigh, dude. It's so fucking.
Is it him hitting like the fucking holding up kick? Like,
it's
I can't do it, but
he's like sitting there like on. Dude, it's the funniest fight. Y'all should look it up sometime. It's so fucking funny. But the way he freaks out, he's like, "This is gonna be on my leg forever."
You guys should get those tattoos in the Black Irish Republican Army to show that you're like dedicated to the cause.
That's our insignia right there. Jaden Smith.
It's Jaden Smith in that white Batman costume he wore to that wedding once.
Everybody has a tattoo of Jaden Smith and a pair of the big tongs, dude. Everybody gets
that tells you the hierarchy.
Okay, so not only did he wear white to a wedding, but it was a Batman costume.
I actually had like a very heated debate with a friend from high school about that. He wore a full like Christian Bale can't turn your neck fucking Batman suit. Was it a wedding or a funeral?
It was a wedding.
It was a wedding.
Yeah.
The funeral was so much.
That would be so fucking awesome.
Dude, what if it's a funeral for two parents and that's why it's Batman?
I'm gonna insist that the three of you wear white Batman costumes to my funeral. Just like this is like if I die before you guys, you have to do this. It's
White
like
Batman, dude. White Batman
yeah,
costume.
I'll like put it in my will, and you guys will get paid to do this.
That would be sick if like all three of us showed up in white Batman, like in that white Batman.
That would be great. And I'm not gonna tell my mom it's gonna. I don't know why I would outlive my mom would outlive me, but
I'm not gonna tell my mom.
I'm gonna tell my sister. I don't know.
I think that's up to you, Joe.
I mean, I do live in a pretty badass way. My mom's listening to this podcast crying.
You make wonderful children.
Eh.
If anything happens to Joe, we didn't do it.
Yeah, no.
Just
but,
like Queen Elizabeth.
but we will be there. There will be the three gentlemen in the white Batman outfits. We will be seated quietly with very good posture.
We'll be very respectful for the ceremony.
Extremely
Yeah,
respectful.
absolutely.
And then we will leave off into the night to fight crime.
Yeah, of course. That's only right.
Utility belts full of cocaine.
Well, what was
Dropping
fucking
like
me up?
smoke bombs.
Yeah, what do you think the smoke is?
And now they lower the coffin.
We got a grappling hook, but it's just razors. What's fucking me up is like my buddy was like telling me like he was trying to make the case of like, why is that fucked up? Today ain't about him. No, fuck it. That's why that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
dude, that's so
He ain't
weird.
getting married.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not-
crazy.
Also, like Halloween, dude. What the hell? Batman
Yeah.
costume? That's
Yeah.
totally insane.
Unless the invitation specifically says wear your finest
This is a
Gotham City
oh, no,
attire.
He's standing amongst other people. He's the only fucking one.
Yeah, and like the step to go in a white Batman suit is like very like now
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a little meticulous. Like
Yeah.
you could have gone basic Batman
I know.
full,
Yeah.
What's the
movie ready costume.
Yeah, and what's
Yeah.
the fashion statement there? There's no fashion statement there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing about that says, look, what a cool mask that I might wear in public one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, like
Fuck
there's
do
no.
you think he is? Slipknot?
Yeah. God, dude. Well, I guess luckily Jaden Smith. Well, unless y'all wanted to, I guess as part of, since it would be your insignia, part of what y'all, part of what you would need to do is make sure that the queen or the king, I guess it's now the
Yeah.
king.
No.
You'd have to know it was y'all, so
The
you'd have,
king.
you'd have to make sure the insignia was at least on the side of the building, or that
Yeah.
y'all have pamphlets or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I
this
think
is-
this should be like the debut, like letting everybody know that the Black Irish Republican Army is here, that it's a unity thing between Ghana and American Irish people.
Yeah, there's
And-
our Instagrams. That's
yeah.
step one.
Yeah. Go
Bookers
follow
and
these
activists,
guys.
like
Yeah.
followers.
We'll start off. I feel like Worcester's the perfect base because it's like a large community of
true.
Ghanaians and Irish.
And
Yeah.
it's true, and it would be very fun if the Black Irish Republican Army was made up entirely of Americans. That would be
Yeah.
very,
Yeah.
very good.
Exactly.
If everybody over there was like, like y'all two at the head, or just like if y'all got like really actually the person with like the most like white bread Ohio accent to get up there and be like, we are the Black Irish Republican Army, and we are taking down Buckingham Palace.
That sounds like, actually that sounds like the perfect way to take over Buckingham Palace because
Yeah.
I don't know, all the British will be up there, just like, oi, mate, what are you doing? What are you doing, man?
Why is it talking like that then? Why is it speaking like that? Why is it talking like a fucking idiot?
Exactly. And we're tired of you guys' accents. We're tired of everything going on here.
From this day forward in this nation, in this island, you will all speak like this.
So apparently it's the English versus Ben Shapiro. That'll be fun.
Well, actually.
All of a sudden, I'm picking up a wand and putting on a Harry Potter. I think I might be fighting against that. Shit. You know what's I feel like if there were like an anti-capitalist terrorist group in Harry Potter, it'd probably be mostly Hufflepuffs. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Those
true.
guys, those guys
Ravenclaws.
didn't have much action. though.
Ravenclaws too.
They're Marxists.
Yeah.
I'd say.
And which one? And which one is that? There's they got the one with the snake. I'm not real well versed.
Yeah.
Slytherin.
Yeah, that's Slytherin.
As I can tell, I spend my time reading. Else, my mind is occupied by other things.
Science.
Well, yeah.
Nonfiction. Yeah.
Not 10th grade books. That's fair.
It is true that, and she's one. J.K. Rowling.
Oh yeah, she likes scientific racism.
Yeah,
too.
no, she's one that you could definitely catch at a convention as well.
You, Kanye, her. Really.
I wish I remembered that doctor he name dropped so I could keep fucking mentioning.
Dr. Mengele?
Yeah.
Nonsense is a great doctor. Yeah, Mengele.
Yes,
apparently.
It really like reflects. Yeah, it reflects well upon you that you don't know who Joseph Mengele is.
I'm both astonished and glad.
You bring it up like I just asked AI, like, hey, who's that skull doctor guy? Mengele.
Like, what you mean? Which one you mean? Yeah, no. But that's so. I guess
No way to explain him either without bringing down the vibes of a comedy podcast.
No, it's like there's no real.
It's like, well, I
good
can
way
tell him a lot of facts, but no, that's
I know.
not
It's
fun
like,
to listen to.
well, maybe I should tone it down.
Horrifying stuff, anyway.
In that sense, though, onto a different, I guess, less prolific scientific racist, J.K. Rowling. Her thing that she really seems to hate, which is she really hates the transgender people, right? Isn't that what she is?
Yeah, that's it.
That's very it's very odd. You would think because there's a lot of. I thought there was a lot of trans queer people that loved Harry Potter. You know, like you would think that'd be one of her biggest audiences.
I also thought she
didn't
wrote
choose her audience though. That's just kind of just with magic. It just kind of gravitated to that.
I do think she wrote a whole series of novels where like people turn into different genders using potions and stuff. I mean, it seems to me like she should be a little bit more open minded about it.
She wrote the whole.
She's like, goblins, dragons, lizards, sure. Trans people, no.
I know. She's like, well, you talk about we call them shapeshifters.
But here's where she's getting pissed off, though. You're reading the book and you're not seeing what she's saying. By putting it in the book, she's saying it's make believe.
Oh my god.
Her words, not mine.
That could be a direct quote from her for all I know, probably, right?
That really, literally, you could probably pull that out of a BBC, very, very, very uncouth interview. Yeah.
Dude.
Well, so I guess she would be one that because it is true that you want to make sure that you punish celebrities as well. You want to make sure that local figureheads are punished. So that'd be a good one to be well, even though I don't know if she's beloved or not. Is she beloved in England still, or do they not like her anymore because all that stuff?
I'm sure it's like 50-50 most things.
I'm sure people appreciate the art a lot more.
England's own Caitlyn Jenner.
Dude,
The reverse trans.
I couldn't believe during the election, watching a football game, how many anti-trans ads the Republicans were running. It's apparently a really effective. I mean,
they have a lot.
It reaches somebody.
As a very, very, very big fan of the UFC, I can tell you the propaganda that I see every Saturday is remarkable.
What the trans commercials, the ice commercials?
The ice. That was one this Saturday. U322. They played an ice commercial, and I was like, "What the?
Was it recruitment,
dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, that $50,000. I sit there sometimes.
I'll support
I sit there
myself.
sometimes. I'm like, yo, man, this could really change some lives.
I would love to see you walk into an ice agency and then hi, I'm interested in the job. We got one.
I would like, or they could be the opposite, where they're like, perfect. We've been looking for an undercover agent. They try to make you like Donnie Brasco.
My thing is just chasing. How do they prepare mentally to just go out because they're not trained cops?
Yeah,
right?
No, I think they just run a lot of laps and have to do a lot. They probably look at a lot of the same stuff that I spend a lot of time looking at online, where they're like, "This is how you identify someone."
Yeah, you just catch the Mexican by pressing R3 to sprint, right?
If you see this skull shape, just make sure. Be careful of this one.
Yeah, when you work for ICE, it's just really useful to have a drinking problem.
Also, Bear J, are you
Makes it
Haitian?
a lot easier.
It makes all the difference in the world, man.
If you're drunk at 10 a.m., you can do just about anything without a conscience.
That's the spirit.
As long as you're federal.
If you mix liquors, it's a drinking solution. It'll be good.
I mean, St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be in the Black Irish Republican Army on St. Patrick's Day.
That's true.
We'll be recruiting for sure. So.
And what will be the drink of the Black Irish Republican Army for St. Patrick's Day? What do you think?
White Russian.
I was going to say whiskey out of a 40, but
White Russians and whiskeys out of 40s for all. I like that, dude.
That's good. Delicious drink and the national drink of Ireland. That's awesome.
But I like that though. Just pour out the 40 just for the dead homies, of course, and then just fill it up with the whiskey.
Yeah, exactly. Pour out the 40, fill it up with whiskey, and then when you get halfway done, you can just I guess it would be more like a like a Tennessee, like a white Tennessean, you know, where you just like pour a bunch of milk in there and call it a day. You know?
What are those things that like? This is gonna sound so old that the kids are drinking these days on they're like gallon jugs. Have you seen these?
the
things?
blackout. Okay,
yeah, it's called like
those,
a porg or something. It's got some weird name.
Blackout rage
Borg,
gallon.
Borg,
Yeah,
that's
Borg,
right. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And there is no true definition. They are all their own beautiful
Yeah.
snowflakes. It is just a gallon of whatever battery acid mixture of liquors you want to drink a gallon of.
Yeah,
Makes me sick.
it's insane. It's literally like in Always Sunny. They're like, we have that blackout
grain-
punch.
yeah,
Like,
grain alcohol.
it's
Grain
There we go, World
alcohol.
Series juice.
yeah. Now we just live in a world where like 21-year-olds are running around drinking grain alcohol
man,
out of
fucking-
gallon.
That's I feel like I would have done that
Yeah.
in college. If that was a trend, I
I mean-
probably would have made it here.
Yeah,
I mean,
stupid,
we just had
yeah.
Four Locos. We just sold them in stores.
Yeah. It is true. Now they're out there putting damn Kool-Aid packets into vodka or whatever they're doing, dude. That's crazy.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah.
That's nuts,
Oh my
dude.
God, dude.
No, it's fine. It's just like getting a Manhattan from Costco. It's fine.
Well, between that
Efficient.
and the other thing that I know that they do a lot of too, it seems like, is the Nas cans, dude. And that seems
Oh,
pretty
Whippets.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like
Those
little
not-
Whippets, like, and you can go buy. They got great flavored, you know.
Yeah, they have like a whole
Big
thing.
fucker, the Galaxy Gas.
Yeah, Galaxy gas.
It's got like rainbows and shit on it. It's like all colorful. Like,
And
It's
Mike, what's it like, Mike? Have you tried it? Certainly. Yeah.
Look at me in the eye.
I
and
know.
answer.
No, certainly. I
I
know.
cooked for 10 years. Did you try it? Yes.
So what is it? Does it make your voice deeper or anything like that? Does it do that?
No.
Yeah. No, it makes it
Does
a
it
little
deeper?
a little. Not like fucking like
we're just talking about doing
dramatic.
whippets, right? Like we're not,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
not like helium or anything.
No, this
No,
isn't
no,
like-
but well, so I will say the fucking
It's a specific
what do you
form
call
of
it?
Whippet. A specific
What?
form,
Okay.
yeah.
I had an edible not too long ago. What were we talking about? The Galaxy Gas. The Galaxy
Yeah.
Gas.
Oh, okay.
So that I can't tell if my voice is deeper or if my throat just feels different because there's a flavoring.
Or if I'm just super high.
I don't know
That's the thing. But that's the thing. You shouldn't do more than like an empty fucking whipped cream can of Whippets anyway.
Yeah.
You can fuck yourself.
Yeah,
bud.
dude.
And
You
if
should
you're gonna
also
fuck
just
yourself
not
up-
do whippets.
Yeah. But if you're gonna fuck yourself up, like if you're gonna severely fuck yourself up, do it off like ecstasy or something like fucking worth
Yeah,
it.
I know. That's
Do
the,
acid like a goddamn American.
yeah,
man.
like a man, dude. God, yeah, do a psychedelic, dude. Yeah, God. What this thing about putting computer cleaner in your mouth upside down and freezing your
pathetic.
tongue, dude.
It's pathetic.
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah.
Just go
Have you guys
huff
ever heard
gasoline.
of Jenkum?
Oh yeah, dude.
What's Jenkum?
Jenkum. Oh, yeah. This
Jenkum.
is.
Sound like something somebody would have had in prison when I was representing.
Hey,
food.
yeah, you could definitely make it.
absolutely
in-
That's like the
100%.
only thing you could have.
Yeah.
What is
It's like a
So-
huffing bag. But
Yeah, it's a huffing bag that, well, back in the day, kids would fill up a little gallon and put piss and shit
Oh
into
yeah,
it
yeah. That's,
and let it sit outside for a couple days. And that fermentation that comes out, they'll just
Yeah.
puff it, and that'll get them high.
from the
from the
Yeah.
from the
waste, all the
from the butt from the stuff from their butts.
yeah, and their,
It's
yeah.
it's the kombucha of drugs.
So we've got this live
Oh,
culture. It's been we've been cultivating
man.
this one for this mother culture for months.
yeah, one of you two needs to turn that into a bit. You kind of both co-wrote it. I don't know who gets the joke, but that's the kombucha of
No,
drugs.
not for the bit,
is-
for the cult. I mean,
How do you think we're
The
gonna get
movement,
ready
yeah.
to throw eggs at Buckingham
I know,
Palace?
say,
We're gonna huff a bunch of
damn-
jankum.
We'll get our stankum jankum, dude. We're gonna hit the stankum jankum. Everybody get your stankum jankum, hit it real hard.
we do it in
Whippets
bags with like the
Jenkum.
logo on it.
It's a different kind of galaxy gas, I guess, right?
Park and lock gas.
That would be probably the most horrifying terrorist group. Is if I knew there was a gang of loose Americans with
Take what you want.
dude,
Yeah.
with fermented shit.
You got it. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever. My freedom.
And
you got it.
they're
Whatever
not
it is, it's
even
ours.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
out. Movement. Yeah. The movement.
Yeah.
Jankum Cannon's coming soon. Listen, we're about done with you lot. All right.
This is the second time that we've like advised somebody on like making an army like this, and then they've gotten increasingly radicalized throughout the
May our paths
episode.
never intersect because
You guys
we
should
got
work with
new
Leke.
weapons.
You should work with Leke. He will.
Leke, yeah. I would
Okay.
pay attention. He's
Yeah.
trying to, but his, I guess his army's gonna be a little bit smaller. You know,
And
children-
mostly made of children.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh,
Not like as in like numbers, but like size wise.
Yeah,
But
just
he
drive
will
shorter.
contract them out for jobs.
Yeah, they'd probably. I mean, I don't know if you fed them enough, they'd probably get to working on your jenkum. You know?
No, the kids are there for a farm. They're fine.
This That's not. This is Childish Jenkum. Oh my god. Have you ever seen that what's it called? That Nathan For You, where he talks to the guy who drinks his grandson's pee, and he's like, when you get a little bit scared, just drink some of your grandson's pee. And he's like, you do what? And he's like, when I get scared, I drink some pee from my grandson.
Yes, my mother do it.
Yeah, he's like
acting totally normal.
Yeah, he's like, you do. Wait, who told you to do? You drink your grandson's pee? He said, well, it can be any child from less than 6 years. After 6 years, it's no good. But it's like my grandmother. She teach me this. Yeah, so
truly some Borat shit. Like,
yeah, that's also a great one. That's one of my heroes, dude. Borat Sigdiev, dude. Are you kidding me? One of the greatest of all time, dude. I know. I like to pretend he's a real man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to just imagine that he's a real fella out there.
I didn't think he was real until like about a couple years ago. I was like, yo, Sasha, who?
I've been a disciple since I was a boy. About 12 years old, I had the box set of the Ali G show.
I was gonna say, did you see Ali G?
Changed my life forever. Oh yeah, changed my life. Oh yeah, changed my life.
You've got some Sacha Baron Cohen in you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I adore the man. I adore the guerrilla comedy, all that stuff, dude. Even like when Borat became a movie, I was like, finally, dude, people are gonna see this is gonna be nuts. And when he opened up that briefcase and that chicken jumped out and he was chasing it in the middle of that subway, dude. He was like, excuse me, please, very sorry. Just one day, please excuse me very quickly. You know, like. I mean, that's prime. That is like, and you can never do that again.
Yeah.
I dream about like having a character like that, you know, doing something like that. But it's impossible. You could never do that again. The time was perfect for it. It was just, man.
Especially now with how Urzul's been.
I know.
Not like that fucking movie.
It's true. Well, he's got that one where he was the Mossad agent. He.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Yeah. He interviews.
The
that's on
Netflix
Showtime.
thing?
Showtime.
Yeah, that was
That was on Netflix originally, right? Where
it was on Showtime original. Showtime is where it came out, but it was one where
Who Was America?
Yeah. What is? Who is America?
Something like that.
Oh, like the interview thing, not He had a Netflix miniseries where he was like a Mossad agent.
That's a serious one. This is
like
another one where
thing.
he does characters. He does one as a fake Mossad agent, and he goes and he interviews Dick Cheney, R.I.P. You know, and say a friend of the pod. You know, friend of the pod.
No, absolutely not a friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod, Dick Cheney, friend of the pod.
Absolutely.
Can't believe you said that from a black dude in an Irish guy.
Friend of the pod. But anyway,
I refuse to allow that to pass. He is not a friend of the pod.
This is why you're my favorite Joe in all of podcasting.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's but so he talks to Dick Cheney, and he's like,
sometimes that is better.
and so he talks to him, and he brings money. He's like, you know, and Dick Cheney thinks he's a real like Mossad guy. So he's like, we have with us the great Dick Cheney. And he like sits and he's like, you have killed. You are so famous in Israel. You are so famous. You have killed over 200,000 confirmed terrorist suspects and over 700,000 unconfirmed terrorist suspects. You are, oh man, please, will you please? And he's like, and the guy, and he's like, well, thank you. You know, he's like, you can tell Dick Cheney for once is like, well, finally, somebody gets it. You know? He gives him a jug and a rag, and it's like tied together. And he's like, this is a waterboard kit. You can maybe just, and he's like, oh, of course I'll sign it. And he like signs the jug. It's so sick.
Wow, I gotta see that.
Probably does it through like gritted teeth. Like, here you go.
No,
he does everything through gritted teeth. I mean, he hasn't smiled since 30 years ago.
That's just him.
Yeah, he just got that. He like has that like stroke. He had that stroke face where he just had that side of his mouth that worked. It looked like he looked so much like a dictator. He looked like that cigar got pulled out and never got put back. You know what I mean? Like,
Last time he smiled, 9/11 went the way he planned.
It's perfect. It's perfect. I was like, now I'm gonna go drunk drive for Wyoming.
Just don't have a face around him when you're hunting. He'll take care of that.
Oh yeah.
God, dude, Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, those are at least
Sometimes that is better.
I just needed to do it again.
It's like the only sound bit that's better than beep, 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 beep.
I think we have that one too. We do.
I did hear a bomb earlier. I was like, oh snap.
Oh yeah, we got the Eric Andre, dude. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Dude. Oh yeah, dude.
That fires me up. I love that. I love hearing those sirens. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah?
brr, brr. I'm like, oh my god. And then
All right, so we'll be like outside of Buckingham Palace, and you'll be like, "You guys ready to go?"
not ready to turn the fuck up.
That's right. Everybody, huff your jankum now.
Just drinking Hennessy out of a drinking horn.
Exactly. Children shitting in buckets behind y'all, ready to make more jankum. Ready.
Never run out, Jacob. Y'all ready? Okay.
I can't believe I'd never heard of jankum. I'm very excited. I like it.
No, don't. No, that's not. No.
I have a lot of research to do, fellas. I have a lot of reading to do. My weekly reading will be very, very interesting.
Like he's gonna come for the next recording. I'm gonna be like, Nate, what's in that fucking bag? The hell out of here with that.
That's high test stuff.
You will leave that outside or in your car, sir.
If you could just go back to talking about the skulls, like
Joseph Mengele famously invented jankum. That's the one non-horrifying fact about him.
The least
The least horrifying.
That would make a ton of sense if he was just sitting there like with a bucket under his desk, just going, no, cut both arms off and see if they can run a mile.
Don't talk about what he did.
I just heard.
Don't do that.
I just heard the Xbox achievement ping go off. I think he just like unlocked a sponsor to Dude Wipes. I really do. I really do.
I'm feeling happy about that. Like if that happens, we will make that clip happen.
Definitely getting a letter from the My Pillow guy. He's
God.
definitely.
If we could land them and I don't know, Mossberg firearms, we'd be doing all right. That's
As someone who don't know about firearms, yeah.
I don't like how German that name sounded. I'll tell you that. That sounds off-putting. It's not a good one.
That is true, and that's a popular. The Mossberg 500 is probably the second most popular shotgun in the world, which is totally insane. Yeah, but for the but that is American.
If it's not a Mossberg, it's not a gun.
If it's not an eine Mossberg, it's not eine gun.
No,
Yeah.
see, now we're getting very German again, and that's the direction I'm trying not to go.
Mossbergs and Glocks and 6
We're trying
hours.
to-
Oh my!
Black Irish Republican Army, we're fighting for downtrodden people. Okay? We're getting vengeance on Oliver Cromwell, which I'm always for. That's, never forget, first of all.
And did Oliver Cromwell?
You would have loved Oliver Cromwell.
That's one. The guy who played the farmer in Babe. What's his name?
I'm sure he has one.
I thought his last name was Cromwell, and when people talk about Oliver Cromwell, I always thought they were talking about the fella from Babe with like that'll do, pig. That guy, like I always thought that's what they talking about. But he's somebody like he was an English person.
Yeah, one day that Louisiana school system is going to be able to afford books.
Well, this would have been the Arizona school system that failed me. The desert would have failed me. Yeah.
Well, in fairness, as someone from Massachusetts, I didn't learn about the Alamo. He probably fucking did.
I've been to
that's
the
true.
Alamo. I've been to the Alamo. Yeah, small building, 6 men, a lot of people shooting. Very interesting stuff. Yeah.
But Cromwell was he was kind of an English dictator. He overthrew the monarchy in the mid 1500s, mid 1600s.
Would have this been during the English
ago.
Civil War? Is that what they call that time period? They call it.
Yeah, I think that's actually like what was basically going on there. Was Cromwell like kind of took over and like fought against the monarchy? He was like super Puritan. He was also like. He was so into God. He was like, "We're not going to celebrate Christmas because it's too festive."
And he also liked oatmeal.
I mean, maybe I don't know that about him.
They always have them on the box.
That's a Quaker.
Well, something. It's similar. There's a similar. He's an oatmeal. So that's the way I see Puritan, Quaker.
The level
Pilgrim, Lutheran.
I was trying to piece together your thought process. I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
Because they do oatmeal. That's
Sure.
What that's why I was thinking.
Came together like.
Yeah, that was. I know. I felt like the guy from Beautiful Mind, where I could see the numbers going there.
It's certainly an abnormal mind. I'll give you that.
Even if you couldn't celebrate Christmas, I think you should celebrate how advertently or inadvertently offensive that was to the British. Probably. That should be studied.
Thank you. I am. It's remarkable what I can do. Totally unintentional. Very interesting stuff. Okay, so he. And would this been around the time they had that king with spinal bifida? What's the name? Richard III. I think he had spinal bifida.
Yeah, it was just general corruption with the monarchy. They're kind of sick of them. They thought that they should be gotten rid of, and so there was this move. And he was just basically a dictator. He caused a genocide in Ireland. That's why they hate them. He like
the potato guy. He's the one, where he's like, you're gonna do everything, but we're not gonna give you nothing.
It was one of like there are many Irish famines, but this is like it was intentionally caused, and they starved them, sort of like the Holodomor in the Ukraine with Russia.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting stuff.
Yeah. So if you ever go to Ireland, one, don't say anything nice about Oliver Cromwell, but if you say something like "fuck that guy," they will just love you. Like,
I hadn't seen Babe in years. Yeah.
I like Rocket Power better. Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like oatmeal.
Yeah, I don't even like oatmeal. I think it's too much in the morning anyway.
It doesn't even hit like a prejudiced nerve. They're just like, I fucking don't either, man. Here's a beer.
It's a great place. I do love Ireland. You guys,
I've always wanted to go. As a continental European, I very much respect them in their war against the English for independence. I've always very much.
These two are now fighting for them.
That's why, as I believe the continental Europeans would be much on your side. It's fun to always be.
They better be.
And so there's always a touch of residual like animosity from the 100 years of war. So you're like, oh well, anything that we can do to make sure that they're not as good as the rest of us.
I mean, there's always animosity with me with Britain just. From that,
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me? You got more. Well, actually, you do. It's actually confusing, because Irish people have a lot of animosity with them too. They've done.
So do Indian people.
I know.
England's the fire nation.
Absolutely, exactly.
It's pretty good.
But even since the the old Tea Party, the Boston Tea Party, that always rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
I look over. I'm over at Seaport. I look at that water. I think about that, and I'm like, man. If I had Lipton right now, I'd throw that.
I know. I like to think what kind it was. Probably. Do you think it was Earl Grey or maybe or do they have?
Yeah, I always wonder that. That's I always think about that.
Because I think it might be Earl Grey. Because honestly, I like to drink it in the morning, but matcha's pretty expensive, so it'd be a big shame to pour a bunch of that down the drain.
Oh no, that'd be terrible.
Yeah. It's also just not always what you feel like too. Like sometimes you like chai, sometimes I actually love tea. I'm like,
I know, me too.
I'm a big tea drinker.
I do as well. I know we're all a little bit gay here. Everybody here is just a little bit gay.
You know what, fellas? Maybe it's straight to drink tea. All right, let's not just fall into stereotypes.
Slowly but surely, each one of us dominoed that. Where it was like, well, actually, it's funny enough. I actually do enjoy a nice little cup of tea every once in a while. Well, me too.
They're a vast empire for a reason.
They had nice, tea to drink in the morning, and they were just happy because of it. Right? Really got them going.
Yeah. However, they got that.
By whatever means the tea was accumulated, it was good tea.
It's true. They really they had that is true. That I wonder how many nations in the world is there that they don't look at England and go, well, yeah, but they did have a stranglehold on us for a while. Said,
well, when the sun never sets on your empire.
I know.
It's going to be a lot.
That's a crazy one. I know they even set up a shop in damn Australia. Do you know Australia was actually founded by the Dutch first? That's why New Zealand is Zealand. It's a Dutch word, Zealand. Yeah,
gotcha.
That's a that's a weird history too, a penal colony. Once we were calling independence, we were like, nah, you can't send them over here. They're like, oh,
yeah,
what we did with our prisoners then? what we did them? So they put them on a boat and ship them to the middle of nowhere. It's just crazy.
As far as they know, a different fucking planet.
Yeah, literally. The idea of Australia was first thought up by Ptolemy, I think is his name, and he thought that there was another continent that had to be on the other side of the world to counterbalance the weight of the planet.
Just as much of a scientist as you are.
I know. And I was like, again, this is stuff that makes sense to me. Yeah. This is why I read it.
Yeah, this Ptolemy guy really has it going on.
It's science we can talk about now, though.
Yeah. They're like, the moon god brings in the night. I'm like, well, I mean, all right, I can see it. That makes sense. Chariot comes up, moon comes with it.
I've seen apples fall. I get all of them.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, dude.
But that's crazy. Australia being entirely a prison community.
Yeah.
And it's perfect location because of all the animals there. Oh my God. Imagine being released out into that wild and it's everything can eat you.
Yeah.
You kidding me? You get off a boat and the first thing that happens, you get punched in the face by a jumping dinosaur, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's insane. Yeah.
You guys got cows? Now we got boxing cows. The fuck?
You guys saw Dune, right?
I didn't.
The movie.
I'm out.
It's fucking dope.
I've seen the original one. I've seen the OG Dune. Yeah.
The Emperor in that movie has these like elite troops called Sardaukar, which are like sent to this prison planet. That's like like it's so terrible that like they just become tough or die, and then like that's where he gets his special forces from. And I've just always assumed it's based on Australia.
Yeah,
for some reason. Like,
I love that.
They
send into the outback.
Yeah.
Their bugs make me pro Second Amendment.
Oh, that's so true, though, dude. Like, I would not go down there without a gun. I'd be like, no.
That's insane.
And none of them can have one. That's the fucking nutty part.
They can't. I know.
Look at them not shooting each other.
God damn it! I know. It's not patriotic.
Yeah. This is like why the Black Irish Republican Army is going to be in such a good, like, advantage. Free access to firearms. You know, being in an American-based Irish Army. That's
exactly. And say Jankum and 9mm. Jankum's in Mossberg. Jankum's in Mossberg. Dude. Jankum's in Mossberg 500s for all, dude.
We'll get Jankum pellets. Freaking bullets. Yeah.
We're like if activism were Florida.
It's great. I think you should just get the king high on the Jankum. That should be like a big part of like vandalizing the palace and breaking in there a little bit.
How do you think we would have? How do you think we would have waterboarded?
I'm thinking like some meth in it too, though. Like that. Yeah,
that's
some
true.
bath salts, maybe.
The Geneva Convention probably doesn't cover Jankum.
Certainly not. No, certainly
They're not
not.
even ready for Jankum.
No, I've done some reading of that myself.
I haven't seen Jankum warfare.
I've not seen anything. There's a massive amount about genocide and rape, but not one thing about shit. Not one single thing about poo or piss. That's very interesting.
Yep.
It's a very good.
Especially together.
It's not bad, dude. It's not bad. Yeah, well, I mean, it would be interesting because if he got a whiff of it, they say that he's autistic, so maybe it might make his brain right or something. You know, he might take a whiff of it and be like, oh man, does anybody want to go watch a soccer game at a bar? I'm feeling pretty social.
When you think about the royal
convergence, man.
when you think about the royal bloodline, if he's just autistic, that's kind of wild because like their toes probably just stopped fucking fusing. Like 2 generations ago.
And I'd say he's going to be the first one to do Jankum in the family, but you know Prince Andrew did it with Epstein, right?
Absolutely. Yeah,
they did everything together.
And they had their own children making Jankum. Yeah, they were the originators of child Jankum. Yeah,
that's what they were keeping the kids for. They were just farming.
That's why they're not releasing the report, the files, because when you find out that they're having these kids make Jankum.
That's what they're worried about. The people read this and they're like, for totally the opposite reason that like the public thinks, so they're gonna read it and go, gross. You know? That's disgusting.
Okay, so do we think that Trump actually put Trump's or Bill Clinton's penis in his mouth? Did you guys see this stuff?
I saw that email stuff. That was pretty weird.
Yeah. I was like, that's a weird question to ask, right? Like,
what a weird. What a strange.
For anyone who has not heard that's listening, there was an email from Epstein's brother to Epstein that read, does Vladimir Putin have that picture of Trump with Bubba's penis in his mouth? Or of Trump blowing Bubba, I think was actually the phrasing.
So TMZ reported that his brother said that Bubba wasn't Bill Clinton. But Bubba was the name of a horse.
But then, I'm sorry. So I like this. The explanation, like, hey, listen, it wasn't Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
it was a Mustang. You know?
Right. I feel like the point should be: does Bubba have a dick?
Yeah. I mean, if he's that good with his mouth that the horse isn't kicking him in the face, that's
what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, that mouth goes crazy.
You gotta dislodge your jaw like a snake at that point.
Insane. It's strange. I can't wrap my head around two
Trump could wrap his head around it.
Well, he doesn't have much use with the hands, so he's got to make up for it by including the mouth.
This is the idea. Blowing Bill
fist on fist is like 3 inches from him.
That feel, I used to draw. I'm not a very good artist, but I'm very astute at drawing stick figures, and I love to draw stick figures in the middle of sex acts, and I'll often name them. I'll name the stick figures, or I'll have them do a sex act next to an inanimate object like an ice cream cone, and the ice cream cone will make a comment about philosophy, but. Even to me, I've never even come up with Bill Clinton getting blown by Donald Trump, and I am mentally ill, dude.
We know. We've been talking to you for the past hour and 8 minutes at this point, Nate.
You actually just described the effects of Jankum.
No, seriously, that's what it would take me to take a huge whiff of Jankum and then be like, Oh man, you know.
You know what I bet happened at one of these parties?
Oh man, all right, Billy, come here. God, dude.
I heard also last night that he has a painting of George W. Bush throwing a paper airplane at the two towers, but they're like Jenga blocks. And I was like, that's art.
I guess it is a social commentary in a sense.
Yeah.
You could have showed me that, and I would have thought it was a Banksy. Honestly, legit.
Right? Like, I'm like, that's actually, I want to see this painting a little bit.
I think the world deserves to see that. Like,
If you're not going to release the files, release the fucking poster. Like,
I hope it's like Mad TV style, like
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly
big
what I'm
head,
thinking.
big face, like but skinny chin. You know, he's like,
That's exactly how I pictured it.
God, dude, that's what a crazy. Oh man, that God, dude. That the fact that we don't know more really does bother me. You know, the fact that they're like, well, you know, sorry, we're just. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it's like it does stir me up so much. I know it's like a political thing or whatever, but like since the beginning of time, that was another one early on. Like in 2013, I'd read about this fella, and I was like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like the island comes out, and you're like, what the fuck? And then
Yeah.
Virginia Dufresne just killed herself in Australia.
Yeah.
And they say that she
A
killed
lot of
herself.
prisoners there, though, to be fair. Criminals, mostly. Anyway, sorry.
I'd kill myself too if I saw one of their bugs.
It's fair.
But it's, I mean, they say that she killed herself, but she got hit by a car and then died in the hospital like 4 days later, and they ruled it a suicide or something like
Wait,
that. It's-
really?
Yeah, seriously, yeah. Virginia Dufresne.
did not know that.
Yeah, it's a really crazy. Like, yeah, I know. Like, I just saw this on Wikipedia the other day, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's great. Yeah, look it up. It's very interesting.
Hey,
Princess
even a broke
Diana.
clock is right once
Or
a
yeah,
podcast episode. It's good. That's some good stuff from Nate there. This is why we let him ramble, because sometimes his conspiracies have things that I want to learn more about.
It's all nonfiction. It's all nonfiction. I read it all on the internet. Yep.
See that, Austin? We got our own Theo Von.
He's just as retarded. Gonna have to cut that, but
Oh, fuck yeah.
God damn, dude. God damn.
all right, cool. We'll reset after that.
My bad.
No, we're good. That was funny. That
That was
funny.
great, dude. That was
Oh, man.
fantastic. God.
All right. Well, this has been some of our lazier consulting work.
Oh, you inspired a militia, man. And
I mean, we made the idea better, which is why I'm like feeling like, well, we did something.
This is our recruitment video.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like I think we like set you guys on the path to success for sure.
Definitely,
Yeah.
certainly. We've got you.
Yeah.
We've got y'all at least an idea,
Yeah.
a concept. You have, and you know what you're doing here. You
We've
know.
got weapons. We've got.
The rest is on y'all. The rest is on y'all.
Yeah. You got the Jankum.
That's right. Yeah.
You got a
Jankum.
name.
We say, you call Leke. Well, say if we get you in touch with one of our past clients, you know, we'll get in touch with Leke. We'll get you the finest Jankum you've ever seen. dude.
Yeah. We know we need the purest. Like the
Pure Jankum from a child.
It's worth it for
Under
possibly
6 years.
possibly toppling the nation that invaded country because of spices and then just blatantly didn't fucking use them.
We can all agree England can go to hell.
And we'll send them there. Just sign up. It's recruitment video.
Yep.
Yeah.
So sign up.
It's called the Black Irish Republican Army.
Yes.
And you have to talk like this.
Well, now nobody's going to sign up.
Well, are y'all satisfied with your consulting with your consultation?
Yeah, I feel empowered. You know, I feel like I'm running it up again. You know, I got Queen Elizabeth out of here.
Oh, yeah.
I can do it a second time.
Yeah.
I quite frankly have nothing but good things to learn from the person that's responsible for one of the royals' deaths. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, you can definitely take them
Definitely.
both out. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
Move on down the line.
Well, like, which one of them, like, besides Harry and the other one, aren't like fucking 80 at this point, too? Like,
Yeah, and the other one's not even part of the family either.
Yeah,
at
he
this
got
point,
kicked
right?
out
Oh,
because
yeah.
he married
A half black
Barely.
woman.
yeah, and they were like,
wait, I thought Harry was the one that got kicked out.
yeah, here he is because he married
Yeah,
Mary.
no,
Poppins.
it's
other
Andrew.
one?
No, Andrew's the one that. Harry's
he's-
the
he's-
bald one that married Middleton, and
Yeah.
then Andrew's the one that married the woman nobody likes.
That was the reaction on Meghan Markle was so funny to me. I
Yeah.
didn't
true.
truly understand it till I watched The Sopranos.
Yeah.
And I saw the episode when.
Oh my god. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Dude,
That's like
he sees the Uncle Ben Rice and like has an episode and passes out is like one of the funniest details about an Italian father in the history
It
of
got
cinema.
double for me because when I finally see the black guy, this was Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like, bro, this is like a taster. Like this is a teaser right here, bro.
He's light skinned, coming with a calculator, and
Goes to an Ivy League school.
Learning about world events through The Sopranos is the most American fucking thing I've heard of all week.
Hey, there used to be some buildings in this intro.
God damn, dude. God damn. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Well, guys, do you think you're like feeling pretty good about this Black Irish Republican Army?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's so.
That's great. Well, I mean, I want you guys to keep developing that and come back to us when you need us.
We've got a lot. So we've got an insignia. We already know. Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We've got an insignia. You know, Jaden Smith.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We've got a drink. It's a 40 with some whiskey in it and a White Russian.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
that's right.
Yeah. So we built a lot. You know, we're underselling how much we made.
Maybe we're just really good consultants now. It's just like effortless for us.
Dude,
This is
by the next time y'all come on, we should get y'all some Black Irish Republican Army shirts with Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith drinking a White
love
Russian.
that.
We also established that it is the rest of the world against England, and I think the rest of the world would fucking agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that's very fair. I think it's very, very fair. you
Yeah.
know?
Cool. So we've got a cause, we've got tattoos, we've got everything you could possibly need.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That's great. You guys got anything that you want to pitch or
Plug in. Aside, of course, from the made-up comedy show at the Moxie on December
That's exactly what I want.
8th or 9th,
Yeah.
whichever one
Yeah.
is the Monday. That's the one that we would love to see y'all all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if y'all got anything else.
No, that was the big one. Be at the Moxie,
Yeah.
December 9th.
Moxie December 9th, and then December 18th, I'm doing Glove Box.
Hey,
Oh, there you
yeah,
go.
that's
Good
great.
man. Good man.
who are you doing that show with?
I don't know yet. Alexis hit me up about it, but
Nice.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but
You are.
I'm sure you are. She's the booker. She's great. Love
great.
Alexis Cristaldi, friend
Friend
of
of
the
the
pod.
pod. Friend of the pod. Much like Dick Cheney, friend of the pod.
Yeah.
Friend of the pod.
All right. Well, this has been a great episode. Thanks for coming out, guys. This has been
appreciate
great.
you for having us.
You can follow them on Jumping on Another Jet on Instagram and Gaping Mike. That's a classy name this fella has.
Goodbye, everybody. There you
Okay. Well, I'm Joe,
And I'm Nate.
and this has been
Perfect
Perfect Rhymes.